Okay, good afternoon. We start finally, huh? Okay, I'll not take much time, so I thought that, okay, let them do it. We'll wait a little bit instead of wasting another day tomorrow. So today we'll just go through the introduction of the course and the guidelines about the non-profit. Okay, I don't know how many others will join us in the course, but anyways. So the course is Advanced Traffic Engineering. Okay, and all of you have done this, right? Everybody has finished traffic, right? That's why you are here. Huh? Okay. And some of you are taking senior with me. Go and get yourselves checked. Okay. You know the class time. What else? Okay. One important thing about the traffic course, we will go through the same topics. Okay. But in more details. Okay. So it's not like I'm talking about some different types of highway or okay, it's not like I'm talking about something different. It's the same traffic, the speed, density, volume, same relationships, and so on and so forth, but we will look at it in more details. Okay, we talked about, if you remember, freeways and multi-lane highways. Okay, and we calculated what for them? What did we calculate? Level of service. Okay. So we did it for one particular type of highway or one particular type of freeway. In this course, we will look at other parts of the freeways. Okay. So just to give you an idea about why this course or how this course can be different. So it's not about the topics; it's about the details. Okay. We are now looking at more details in this course. Okay, you know my office. Okay, my office hours are these, and if you want to meet me other than them, then you can send me a message and you see when can we meet. Okay, and message on Teams, give me some time. Okay, don't tell me, doctor, I'm standing outside your door, where are you? Okay, I'm not in my office, that means maybe I will not see the message as well. You can contact me through email as well, no problem. Okay, this is the textbook for the course, and it covers the same topics as what we have covered in the traffic engineering. Okay, but this one is more summarized. Okay, traffic book, the one which we studied in traffic engineering, it was more detailed. So we will switch between different books for different topics. Okay, so all the topics are not from the same book. In traffic engineering, all the topics were from the same book. Okay, but in this course, because the main book is so summarized, I have to take something from the traffic book, something from somewhere else and so on. Okay. So this is the traffic book I was talking about, the first one. Okay. Then we have another one. It's a very good book. I've given it to the traffic students as well. Okay, I'll upload these books. So this is a very good book, and again it covers all the topics. It has the topics are covered in a very summarized way. Okay, so it's good for revision. It has a lot of examples. They have given answers at the end of the book. You can check your answers as well. And then this one, the last one, is from the highway course. Again, the topics are same, but this one is old. The last one is old. So the topics related to highway capacity are not updated. The topics related to freeways and highway capacity, and they are not updated. Clear? So you will see the highway capacity procedure in this book is different from all the other books, because this one is older. Okay. They say they published new edition after 2020, but new edition means they just change the units, and that's it. The topics are all the same which already had. Okay, for the other things which we can cover in this course, I will see if we have enough time to cover the softwares in the class. Okay. Vism, you know about Vism, right? So there's a trial version of Vism which we can use. There's Sidra, which I have, and this is for intersections, a very easy software. Okay, easy to use. Highway capacity manual. Okay, the manual is covered by the book. Okay, the topics from the manual are already covered in the textbook, but the manual is available. I will upload it. The manual is good because it has all the equations and tables and procedure and so on and so forth. It has even solved examples as well. The manual has solved examples as well. If you want to do practice, you can use the manual. But if you want to understand something, if you need more explanation, then you cannot do it from the manual. You have to rely on the book. Okay, and for communication, if there is any online lecture or something, then you will do it on Teams. If you have to submit something, I have to upload something, I do it on Blackboard. Then there is a YouTube channel as well. I don't know if I have uploaded the lectures from the last time I taught this course on Blackboard. I mean the complete lectures. If you go to the channel, you will find lectures from advanced traffic engineering as well. But are they complete or not, I am not sure. Okay, but I will try to record the lectures during the class and I will upload it inshallah. So even if you don't have for the previous semesters, we can have it for the current semester. Okay, yeah, the content of the course, we talked again, as I mentioned, we have talked about traffic control devices in the traffic engineering course as well. Okay, but we talked about their types. What are the types? But here in this course, we will look at what are the types and where do we use them. Where to use which type of traffic control device. We will look at their application. Okay. Traffic analysis, prediction, traffic flow theory. Again, the topics which we have covered in the traffic engineering course, but we will look at more details and more equations and more analysis. Then we have traffic signals. Again, we talked about traffic signals in the traffic engineering course as well, but here we will talk about different types of signals and their design and so on. Then we have the highway capacity procedure for freeways. As I mentioned, we just did one type of freeway. In this course, we will do different types of freeways. We look at the effect of urban and rural areas. We look at accident studies, something which we did not cover in the traffic engineering course, and parking studies as well. When did you cover parking? Highway. But you covered parking design. Here we will cover parking studies. Okay. So that one was related to design. Here is you are studying the parking demand. Okay. Obviously it is related to design, but is not the same thing. Okay. The outcomes of the course, you should be able to identify what are the traffic control devices and where to use each device, in which case. You should be able to analyze traffic flow parameters, calculate level of service and capacity for uninterrupted flow facilities. Okay, mainly the freeways. You should be able to design traffic control signals. You should be able to conduct accident studies. Accident studies meaning analyzing accident data. How to analyze accident data and how to use this data to reduce the number of accidents. And then the last thing is to find out parking demand. I already mentioned parking studies. Okay, the assessment of the course, same as what we did in traffic engineering. There will be 2 quizzes, 2 exams. Quizzes meaning multiple choice, true and false. Exams means you have to solve something. Then there is 20% for term project and 40% for the final exam. Clear? Okay. I move on to the term project. Okay, so in the term project, as you already know, why are we discussing the term project on the first day? Two?
No, earlier.
Okay, and if you don't know earlier, then you will know later. What's the problem?
Prepare.
To prepare?
It is a big project.
It's a book project, obviously, similar to what you have done in traffic engineering course. So what you are doing in traffic engineering course, we cover a segment, we cover something in the class, and then you apply it in the project, right? And you have to collect traffic data, then you have to analyze it, and you have to prepare the report and the presentation and so on. Okay, so it takes a lot of time. Okay, so and you have to make more than one submission, obviously. That's the main thing. So if you don't discuss it now, you will miss some submission and you will lose the marks. Okay, so that's why we are doing it now. You have to do it in group. Okay, so if you think the traffic project was difficult, this one is even more difficult. Okay, because for the traffic project you were doing it on a segment, right? This one will be done on an intersection. Okay, and a 3-leg intersection. Okay, what do you mean by 3-leg intersection? Huh? 3 entrance. What else do we call 3-leg intersection? What is the other name? A 3-leg intersection looks like what? T-intersection. Okay. So on intersection, what will happen? People will come from different directions, right? So you have now more than one road involved. So that's why you need then more people and so on. Now we will see how many people are in the class. Okay. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we will see. Okay, you make your groups. You make your groups, but maybe after a couple of days, I will ask you about your groups. Okay, and I may do some adjustments because if I can make two big groups, it's better for you and for me. Because if I leave it up to you, then okay, we two are together, we two are together. Okay, so this is one group, this is one group. But in the end, you are 4 people. Okay, so instead of having a group of 2 and 2, I'll ask you to. Okay, so we'll see how many people are in the class. Let's see for a couple of days. Make your groups. Make your groups. Okay, but according to the number of people in the class, I will see if I can make bigger groups and I do some adjustments. Clear? Okay, so this term project is about designing a signal for a 3-leg intersection. For a 3-leg intersection, you have to design a signal. Okay, and like we did in traffic engineering course, we will see how to design a signal in the class, and you will apply the same procedure in the project. Clear? Now, in order to design the signal, we need some data, traffic data, volume, speeds, okay, side distance, these type of things. So you will get it from the field. Okay. What you have to do for the first, again there are 3 submissions, this one and then there are 2 after that. This one is for the group and the location and the trial data. Okay, like you did the trial data for traffic course. So there will be a trial data in this one as well. So the first submission is for the groups, location and the trial data. Okay. In the second one, you will collect more data, you will do some analysis and you will do that submission. The third one will be the end, the final report, which you will submit in the last week. And in the last week, you will have the presentations as well. Okay, and everybody has to present in the presentation. Clear? Okay. What you have to do, you have to select a location. You have to select a location. What type of location? A T intersection. Okay. So some requirements are mentioned here. Yeah. Select a T intersection that has some traffic in any particular hour of the day. Like if you are selecting a T intersection which is between 2 streets, 2 small streets, then you may not have traffic at any time of the day. Whenever you go for the traffic study, the traffic is always low. So you can still collect the data, it's very easy, but you cannot design for it. Remember, you are designing a signal, right? You cannot design a signal for an intersection which has only 100 vehicles from all 3 directions. Okay, so make sure that your intersection has at least one main road. So at least there is some traffic from that road, from that side. Clear? Yeah, the next intersection should be at least 200 meters from your intersection. And it doesn't matter what type of intersection you have. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now what's the problem here? If you have 2 intersections which are very close to each other, you may have seen it. There's one in Tubli, there was one in Isa Town, near the campus. When you go outside from the campus towards Isa Town, under the bridge, there are 2 or 3 signals which are very close to each other. You have 2 or 3 signals which are close to each other when you are coming from what's called Galleria Mall. If you're coming from Galleria Mall and you are going towards Tubli, so there are 2 signals which are very close to each other. Okay, and even after that, on the same road, when we are going towards Al-Anwar and Al-Ansar, there are 2 signals like that which are very close to each other. Okay, so what happens on those signals? If they are very close to each other, what happens? You may have traffic which is piled up because of one intersection and your other intersection is also blocked. So you will have this problem then. Okay, so make sure your other intersection is far. Okay, one of the highways on the intersection should have at a minimum speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, this one I already actually mentioned, that at least select an intersection which has at least one main road. Okay, if all your roads are small streets, then you will have problem with traffic. Traffic will be very low. Okay, so you have to select an intersection where you can actually design a signal. Okay, without any complication. Complication can be the traffic is very low, or the other complication can be that the other intersection is so close that your intersection is always blocked because of that. So we try to avoid it, and there should not be any maintenance activity going on, otherwise your intersection will keep on changing. Okay. I was going to upload an Excel sheet so you can put your names and so on, but in this course not required. Like I said, after a couple of days I'll ask you about the groups and we will sort it out in the class. Okay, so this is your first submission. Okay, you will submit what? 3 things, tell me.
Student names.
Yeah,
Location.
groups, location,
Right.
trial data. Okay, trial data includes speed and volume, same. Okay, volume meaning you just count it for 15 minutes, and speed you can do distance upon time, you can use the app, no problem. Okay, it's trial data, you want to do it in any particular direction, no problem. If you want to do it for any particular time, no problem. For trial data, there is no problem. Yeah. Okay. And then the rest of the things will come.
Volume for each one of the action.
No, this is what I'm saying. For trial, no problem. Just do it for any direction. Okay. In the trial run, there is no problem. Clear? Any questions? Okay. Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. I'll start taking the attendance from tomorrow as well. Our classes are here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a good thing they opened it. In the morning it was closed and there were no chairs. Okay. Thank you.